Joining us to preview the game today is a sports journalist, Pius Ahaba. Pius, good afternoon to you. Today's game between Remo Stars and Zilimadjou against Remo Stars. Some are saying it's a dead rubber game. It's just for Remo Stars to walk into the park. But in the history of football, we've seen goals being overturned. I mean, we've seen a 3-goal deficit, a 4-goal deficit. Do you see that happening today between Zilimadjou and Remo Stars?
Well, I said I don't see that happening. If anything is going to happen today, it will be Remo Stars scoring more goals in this particular encounter. I mean, beating them by more than 7 goals. This is a team that has conceded over 7 goals, 9 goals in the past on aggregate to other teams. So I see no reason why Remo Stars shouldn't be doing the same. To a team based in Comoros. So I think it's just it should be a preparation for the game against Mamelodi Sundowns, like you already mentioned. That should be the game. I mean, the coach of Remo Stars, Daniel Ogunmodede, has actually started talking about the game against Mamelodi Sundowns because, of course, everyone knows that this is probably dead and buried in the first leg of this particular encounter. It's just Remo Stars 4 more goals. And of course, I see how you can prepare yourself for the bigger task, which is against Mamelodi Sundowns. The focus is not Remo Stars; should be on the other teams who are playing on the court because they've actually done the main job in the first leg. They still this game in the first leg. I don't think Zilimadjou would come back from that of course, to get anything past Remo Stars in this one. I see no worry for Remo Stars. I think they should just go into this game, enjoy themselves, and of course, see what the future holds for them.
All right, I mean, interesting. You also told the line of Daniel Ogunmodede. Yes, Daniel has been talking tough ahead of his next round of fixture against Mamelodi Sundowns. But looking at the team to expect today, some are saying he probably will rest some key players. But complacency is something every coach or player will want to avoid. In the world of football, do you think that? What do you think Daniel can also do to avoid that and also to ensure he wraps up this tie? And do you think that Nigeria, as Remo Stars, stand a chance against Mamelodi Sundowns, or it should just be win this one and then see what happens in the next round?
Well, in answering your question, I think the coach of Remo Stars should be, again, careful in terms. I know you probably want to worry some of these guys, but if you recall this same team against Enugu Rangers in 2024, Rangers, of course, 2 games were playing in the same venue. Rangers won the first leg, won the second leg, 1-1, if I'm not mistaken. The coach, the Chukwu actually rested some key players, but of course, they actually progressed through. I honestly think, regardless of the starting 11 today, I think some of the big guys should be rested, in my own opinion. Maybe gives minutes to some of the guys who actually didn't play the first leg. The main focus again should be on Mamelodi Sundowns. How they're able to play that particular encounter over 2 legs is left to be seen. Honestly, I don't want to say how I feel about that game, but I'm just keeping my hopes high. Hope that something miraculous will happen. Because Mamelodi Sundowns actually, a lot of guys, my colleagues have actually mentioned the fact that Sundowns themselves are not in a very good run of form. Again, I don't think that their form would matter on the day because, again, we're talking about one of the biggest clubs on the continent. Talking about they've done it all. I don't see how they must have been able to navigate their way past Mamelodi Sundowns. It's left to be seen because they've not actually convinced me in the last 2 years. If you have been knocked out by a team like Mediam of Ghana, been knocked out by Farabat of Morocco, I don't see how you expect to give you a chance against Mamelodi Sundowns.
Okay.
And it is not to say you have replaced one of the guys you've lost in the transfer window. You've not actually really strengthened the squad. In my opinion, I don't think Remo Stars have really strengthened the squad. They are not strengthened as much as these other guys have strengthened. And this is one thing some of these guys have been saying. The last time the owner of Remo Stars actually came out to speak, talking about Kunesholame, he mentioned that Remo Stars cannot compete against one of these clubs because of everything we know about welfare, players package, the stadium, everything. In terms of everything, they are way better than us. And I don't think we stand a chance against Mamelodi Sundowns, to be honest with you. But again, football is over 2 legs. They will actually go there and give it a fight, and then we'll see how it goes from there.
All right, Pius, thank you very much for joining. We'll be looking forward to an exciting game today in Abeokuta. We'll hope to also have you again to talk about Nigerian club sides and when that tie is set, Remo Stars and Mamelodi Sundowns. Thank you.
Well, we'll be there. We'll be there to see the boys today, and of course, hopefully they do a good job.
All right. Hopefully you do a good job.